Hey guys, what is going on? I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. So, I just got finished watching the Summer Games Fest 2026, and overall, I thought it was a pretty decent showcase. I definitely don't feel like it's this masterpiece showcase, never seen before, best gaming showcase ever, 10 out of 10, like I see a lot of other YouTubers saying. I think they're blowing this out of proportion how good the showcase was, but I would be lying if I said I was feeling more negative than positive about this gaming showcase. When I watch a gaming showcase and there's 3 or 4 games that I'm looking forward to, that's pretty good. Most showcases that I watch nowadays, I have like 1 to 0 games that I'm looking forward to, and it just kind of blackpills me on the industry. I can thankfully say that Summer Games Fest did not do that for me. It was a decent showcase all around. And one of the games that I saw that made me feel positive towards this showcase is the sequel to Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade 2. Stellar Blade Blood Rain. I'm very excited for this game. I love the hack and slash genre, and the first Stellar Blade definitely wasn't lacking in the assets, if you get what I mean. But it seems that not everybody is looking forward to Stellar Blade 2, which on its own wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, not every game has to be made for everyone. It's fine if someone doesn't want to buy Stellar Blade 2 because it's just not their sort of game. I think that's completely fine. This idea that everyone has to like everything is just fucking brain dead, okay? But the reason a lot of people don't like this game is because they don't like the new character, Evie, in Stellar Blade 2, and they think she looks 12, which I think is just a brain dead take. So I want to go over some tweets and a stream clip by Asmongold and just make a response to the whole situation unfolding around Stellar Blade 2.
Evie!
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Why does she look 12 and talk like she's 30?
Aren't you a little excited?
The thing is, I just don't think she looks 12, and I especially think this is the case when you take a look at her actual body in the game, when she's wearing, like, her little skin suit, or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't really know the name of it, it's been a while since I played Stellar Blade, but the thing is, you know, some of us just have baby faces, man. Yeah, okay, in that one shot she looks really young. I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. That is true. But that is one shot, and the rest of the shots she looks like a woman who is 18, 19, maybe 20 or 21. Asian people just naturally look younger, man. I don't know what else to say. This is just such a genuinely retarded drama to me, I cannot wrap my head around it. Now, I want to make something very clear. I know a lot of people are calling this like lolly or whatever. Actual lolly I do not support, at all. I cannot stand people who sit there and they say, oh, well actually dude, she's a 600-year-old vampire. Like, those people can go fuck themselves, honestly. But I do not think this is one of those situations, because I have seen a few people claim it is like lolly, basically, this character. I don't agree with that. I think that's complete bullshit. I think this character looks 18, 19, 20, and especially when you look at the actual body of the character, and some other shots other than that one shot where she looks young. There's also something else I would like to throw out there, actually a few more things. First of all, if this character actually looked like she was 12 years old, obviously more people would have a problem with the game, and the like to dislike ratio on the game's announcement trailer wouldn't be overwhelmingly positive, because most people, like normal people should, are against actual lolly. Most normal people, if they saw this game and thought the character looked 12, they would say, yeah, I'm not playing this. Anyway, now I want to go over some actual tweets that I saw, and most of them are coming from someone I've actually covered here on the channel before due to his take that Doom the Dark Ages was woke trash. We are, of course, talking about Yorch Torch Games. Alright, so what does Yorch Torch Games have to say about Stellar Blade Blood Rain? Well, surprise, surprise, he doesn't like the game. He tweeted out, "I lost over 150 followers in the past 72 hours, just because I criticized their childlike doll. The vast majority of them were men. No wonder the West is collapsing." This was in response to a tweet that he made that he got a bunch of backlash for, saying, "Stellar Blade Blood Rain split the fan base, but that's not Shift Up's biggest problem. The faction that finds Eevee's design attractive will go scorched earth trying to justify it, even tearing down Eve's legacy. From a market intelligence standpoint, that's a disaster. There's nothing that we have to justify. Stellar Blade 2's main character is just a cute looking girl. That's all there is to it. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous, man. Justify yourself is basically what he's saying here, and I just think it's so dumb. He also claims that there is a split in the fan base, which just does not exist. The like to dislike ratio, last time I checked on Stellar Blade 2, is overwhelmingly positive. Most people are positive towards the game, and it's only this band of like fucking morons that are actually upset over the game and upset over Eevee's design. Now, I think there's nothing wrong with you being a person who just prefers Eve. I think that's completely fine. Let's say you just don't like the haircut of Eevee. Whatever, that's fine. But, like, what I'm talking about is this subsection of people who are acting like Eevee looks 5 years old. Or 12 years old. I shouldn't change the age. But yeah, like those are the people that I'm talking about specifically. But what I thought we could do today, since Yorch Torch loves AI so much, you know, he even has a AI profile picture, I thought we could go ahead and ask AI. What do you think Eevee looks in Stellar Blade 2? How old do you think she is? So I started off by asking ChatGPT, how old do you think the protagonist looks in Stellar Blade Blood Rain? Now, the AI actually fucked up and thought I was talking about Eve, the protagonist of the first Stellar Blade, and gave me an answer of about 23 to 27 years old. I'm not going to bother reading this out on the screen because it's not really important. I then corrected the AI and said I meant Eevee Stellar Blade 2. The AI then caught on to what I was saying, realized it made a mistake, and it gave me an answer that Mr. Yorch Torch probably isn't going to like. It told me this: if you're talking about Eevee from Stellar Blade Blood Rain, she looks noticeably younger than Eve from the first game. Based on the reveal trailer and screenshots, I'd estimate Eevee looks around 18 to 22 years old, with my best guess being about 20. So this is an AI. The AI doesn't really have any bias or anything like that. It's just taking a look at the character, analyzing the face, and giving an estimate, and it says about 20. So keep that in mind. The game's director has actually said that Eevee was intentionally designed to be younger, shorter, and smaller than Eve. A lot of the discussion online comes from the fact that some shots make her look very youthful, almost teenager-like, which is like that one shot that you see everyone sharing around that's very cherry-picked, if you ask me. Other shots make her look like a young adult in her early 20s, and her short haircut, smaller frame, and softer facial features contribute to that impression. So, if I saw Eevee with no context and had to guess her age purely from appearance, I'd probably say, looks, 20 years old. Possible range, 18 to 22 years old. There's no confirmed canonical age yet, as far as publicly revealed information goes. So even the AI that Yorch used to create his cringe as fuck profile picture, even that isn't on his side. Truly unfortunate, man. A guy named John Del Arroz actually replied to one of Yorch's tweets. I don't remember which tweet it was. It was one of the two tweets. It doesn't really matter. Point is, he's calling the people who are criticizing Yorch, he's calling them very weak men. He says very weak men can't handle an opinion on a video game. The funny thing about him saying this is it's actually a running joke on Twitter. People love bringing up in this guy's replies that this guy has a allegation of being a wife beater. There's actually court dockets and stuff like that to prove it. You can see it's up on the screen right now. This is all public information. So the guy who's being accused of being a wife beater is telling other people that they're weak men when, you know, he literally has to hit women. I mean, the irony is insane. I don't understand people who beat their partners, cheat on their partners, and stuff like that. Personally, if I'm not happy in a relationship, what I will do is I'll just tell my partner, hey, I'm not happy with this shit. If you don't change the way you act, if you don't change things, if we don't actually better this relationship, I'm out. If after that talk, they do not make an effort to improve and better the relationship, and, you know, maybe I have to try to better the relationship a bit as well, who knows? If things don't get better, I just cut things off and I move on with my life. I got really off topic there for a while. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. The Stellar Blade drama, I think it's really dumb. And that's pretty much everything I have to say for today's video. I want to thank all of you guys who stick around on the channel despite the fact that my upload schedule is complete garbage nowadays. Life has kind of gotten in the way, and I apologize for that. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy today's video, a like would be greatly appreciated, and so would a sub. If you didn't like the video, you can leave a dislike and a mean comment. Alright guys, that's everything from me. I'm out. And looking forward to Stellar Blade 2.